right back with that.
Good day.
I know who's behind.
What?
Andrew.
Him? How do you know? Do you have any proof?
I overheard something in the alehouse. The money is sure to be locked up somewhere there.
If what you say is true, there'll be hell to pay. I'll tell you that.
So many plots and intrigues, and nothing remains but dead bodies.
Are you there? Come over here and let me whisper something in your ear.
You were right.
About that quarry? How did it turn out?
We searched every corner of the inn and found something in the cellar. The sacks that were used to carry the quarrymen's wages. See you later.
Anyway, I'm glad you came. Glad to fucking... Goodbye. Is there something you need?
God be with you. May the Lord watch over you.
Hey, Henry. Goodbye. Henry! Stop by and see me when you got time.
I'm glad to see you.
How's trade?
Nothing we can't handle.
See you later. Hey, Henry.
So, what are you scheming up this time?
Well, we've got this idea. You might have heard there's coin coming to the Talmberg quarry to pay the workers their overdue wages.
I haven't heard anything about it.
They owe them for a quarter of a year. There's a lot of quarrymen in that quarry.
But it's bound to be well guarded, isn't it?
Maybe not, if we time it right.
And why aren't we talking about it with Andrew?
Andrew hasn't got the balls for it. He sent us to hell.
He did? How come?
I don't know. He just said he won't do it.
Very well. And why aren't we talking about it with Andrew?
Andrew hasn't got the balls for it. He sent us to hell.
He did? How come?
I don't know. He just said he won't do it.
Well, those people work for Sigismund.
Yeah. For Sigismund.
And are you quite sure?
No, actually, they're not Sigismund's people.
And you think it's all right? Is that what we are now? Common thieves?
What do you want me to tell you? Take a good fucking look at us. You're all right, but we're up to our necks in shit.
But a thing like this?
Do you think we're any better off now than we were in Satsal on our last legs at the tavern?
No. I suppose not.
So you understand? Ever since Skelet's, everything's been going to hell. Why should we have to pay the price for that? To hell with the fucking quarrymen!
I just need to find out something first.
All right, I suppose. Good luck, then.
Matthew told me about his plan.
That bollocks with the quarry? What the hell is he thinking?
You didn't like the sound of it?
No, it's too big and too much in plain sight. If the slightest thing went wrong, it'd all be fucked. And me and you too, mind, if we had anything to do with it.
But it's the money owed to the quarrymen for a full quarter year's work. Isn't it worth it?
No, it ain't worth the risk. Why take that chance? For the love of God.
Oh, Matthew feels like he has no other way to make money.
It's not my fault Matthew's useless. That's his problem.
So what do you propose? Matthew and Fritz have made their minds up.
You need to tell the commander of the Talmberg garrison that a robbery's in the making. Have him send his best men. And those two fools see how many soldiers there are. With any luck, they'll give up on the idea.
But what if they still decide to go for it?
Aye? Well, then they'll be in for a very tough time of it.
They're my old mates. You're asking too much of me.
I know. But look at what they're trying to do, for Christ's sake. Those quarrymen are honest folk who never did nothing to no one. God be with you.
Henry.
About that job. I'm in.
Wonderful. But before we get to work, we have to find out more. We are gonna go and take a sly look at that quarry. Meanwhile, you go to Talmberg and find out when they're bringing the coin. Try to find out who's gonna be guarding it. Even better, if you can make it so there's as few guards as possible, well, you know, I wouldn't be upset at all.
Andrew wants to betray you.
What?
He wanted me to go to Talmberg and tell Captain Robard about the robbery.
That horseman wants to get us killed? I'll cut him in two!
Hold your horses. That'll get you nowhere. Use your head, damn it.
That swine! That fucking swine!
Look, leave him be. It'll just cause us grief if we don't.
We can't get him now, but he'll pay for this.
How am I actually supposed to do it?
Do what?
How am I supposed to find out when they're bringing the coin in?
You're pretty well known around these parts, aren't you? You'll find a way.
No problem. I can handle that. How am I supposed... Wait. How am I supposed to handle it? You must be able to tell me something.
What do I know? Ask around. Someone from the garrison is sure to know.
How am I supposed to find... What, so it's up to me to fix everything for you again, is it? Supposing I just tell you to fuck off.
No need to get all worked up about it. We're doing our bit. We're gonna check out the quarry, aren't we?
You hinted there could be a way to make sure as few guards as possible get sent to escort the money.
Maybe. Ask Fritz about it. He's good at making...
Couldn't we steal it right in Talmberg? Or somewhere along the way to the quarry?
If you want to get yourself killed, do it alone.
Yeah, and I'll keep the silver for myself too.
Groshen won't do a dead man any good.
Do you know anything about the quarry?
A little bit. We'll check it out. We'll have to do it quickly, or make sure there aren't so many guards.
And can't we bribe them?
Maybe. But it might be a risk with some of them. They might blab.
Well, maybe we'll get lucky and they'll be dealing with other problems in the region. Agreed then.
Very well. We'll go and pay the quarry a visit. You'll find us there. See you later.
Hey, Twatface!
So how do I make sure they cut down the number of guards when they transport the money?
Easy. Make it right, Ruckus.
Ruckus?
Ruckus? Hubbub? Bedlam? I mean, just give someone around Talmberg a punch in the mouth, start a brawl, or steal something valuable.
And that'll help.
Of course. The townsfolk will be furious. They'll start clamouring for more guards in the town. Take my word for it. 9 times out of 10, punching someone in the gob is the best solution.
Do you have any other ideas?
Well, most guards, especially the ones in charge, are lazy fuckers. If you could figure out a way to get rid of their horses, I'd bet at least a few of them won't go anywhere.
Thanks.
What a pleasure. I'm sure there's some other tricks you could try. But that's all I can think of.
Look, I talked to Andrew about the quarry.
Don't even mention that fucker's name.
But the thing is, he's planning something.
I don't give a fuck what he's planning. He's a louse. A useless good for nothing. God be with you.
Good day.
I'm carrying a message from Sir Radzik. He's asking about the patrols in the next...
What? Why?
All I know is, there's word that another enemy supply train is being sent into the region.
I see. That's a nuisance. I need a watch company elsewhere.
Where? Has there been more trouble?
No, it's just that Sir Divish is going to send payment to the quarrymen.
An entire company? Are you expecting a robbery? Isn't protection against the humans?
Well, maybe they can manage with a few less men.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
You look like you swallowed a wasp, Master Groom. What's going on?
I should think so. I have 3 horses with a fucking colic.
Well, that's not such a tragedy. You need to keep the horses warm and rub them down with straw, especially the belly and flanks. That'll help settle the stomach. Give them clean water, change the straw often, and leave them enough room to roll around if they want to. And walk them round now and again, but let them go at their own pace. Don't push them. Keep that up for a week, and they'll be good as gold.
My word. I've been handling horses for years, but I never heard about rubbing them with straw for colic. Thanks for the help. I'm known in all the stables around here, and I'll be telling them about you, too. The thing is, Sir Robard wants 4 horses for the train to the quarry, and they won't be fit by then. Certainly not this one here.
The quarry? What's going on there?
I don't know, but a guarded train like that, they must be carrying something valuable.
When do they need the horses?
There's still some time. They're supposed to be there in 5 days at noon.
What about some help from someone else?
You mean from that old hag who lives in the woods? I'm not so foolish as to believe in spells.
It's not about spells. She can try to make a herbal concoction. I know something about herbs, and I'll make sure she doesn't put anything in it that would be bad for the horses.
All right, then. Let's see what the old hag comes up with. Goodbye.
Damn.
God be with you.
You wouldn't happen to know a remedy for horse colic?
Of course. Who do you need it for?
The groom at Talmberg is having problems.
That wretch? I won't move a finger for him. I'd rather poison those horses of his.
What did he do to you?
Threatened me with a whipping, the lout. And all because I suggested I could take better care of those horses than him, which is only the God's honest truth.
If I understood you right, you'd like to help out at Talmberg. I could put in a good word for you. Not to mention it would be good for the poor horses.
Well, fine. You just need to brew a digestive potion and give it to them 3 times a day in small doses.
What? I thought you could just give it all at once.
Aye, to a man. But it's different with horses, believe me. Goodbye.
I have something for your horses.
Really?
Put this in their food a few times a day, in small doses.
I hope it ain't from that hag in the forest. Ah, well, what the hell? Thanks, Henry. Here's something for your efforts. Good luck, then.
There's a plan to rob the quarry.
The quarry? What do you know about it?
Once you bring the coin that's owed, they'll be waiting for you.
What? How do they know about the coin?
I don't know. But they aren't going to be nice about it. They've no respect for anyone. I recommend you take your toughest men.
Henry, I have no idea what this all means, but I'll muster the men. But if this is some kind of joke, there'll be hell to pay.
I'm afraid it isn't.
Good luck, then.
Hey, Henry.
How am I actually to... Agreed then.
Very well.
So, I'm here.
Good. Do you know when they'll come?
I know. In 5 days. They should be here at noon. We still have time.
And do you know how many of them there'll be?
There was meant to be an entire company keeping watch, but thanks to me, there won't be so many guards.
Good work.
Did you two find out anything?
Nothing much here, but that doesn't mean we were idle while you were strolling around Talmberg.
I'm the one who has to shift his arse to find answers while you lot are roasting sausages over a campfire.
As if the money wasn't worth it for you. Their chief is strict as hell. I don't reckon he'll reduce their shifts, even if the money does come. If the money does really come at noon, he'll store it somewhere and let the guards from Talmberg protect it. It'll probably be in that hut on the edge of the quarry. I don't reckon all the guards from Talmberg will want to stand around there all day. If we get lucky, some of them will
Aye.
We have to be patient. No shenanigans, even if we have this. And then, we either charge them, or try to do it by stealth.
All right. Now we'll just have to wait until they arrive.
You gonna wait with us?
No. I'll come back after they ride out.
Henry,
Take care.
I'm glad you came. Hey, twat. Take care.
If I just had some time.
I've got that coin.
What? What coin?
The coin they were going to send to the quarry.
Going to? What are you saying? You stole in Talmberg?
Damn right.
Well, I'll be fucked. So show us the bloody money then.
Here it is.
Holy shit!
Good
A
day.
third of
Henry.
it is yours.
Fuck yeah! First we get drunk out of our heads. Let Andrew see what he missed out on. Take care.
I've got the coin.
Good. You can buy me a fucking beer.
No, I mean the coin from the quarry.
Bollocks. Nothing's come to the quarry. We'd know if he did.
And it's not coming, ever.
What? All this watching and waiting's been for nothing? Fuck.
No, you blockhead. I stole the coin before it even left Talmberg.
What? So all this watching and waiting has been for nothing? Ha! Come here and give me a kiss, you sneaky little fucker.
Ah, later. I'll have to get blind drunk first.
So, show us the money.
Here it is.
I can't believe it. We're rich.
That we are.
I'm gonna spend a week in the bathhouse. Fuck it, a month. And every wench in the province will be in there with me. See you later.
Come over here and let me whisper something in your ear.
One beer.
Got it for you right here.
Sod this. Hey, I'm dying of thirst here.
Hey, Henry.
My pleasure.
Over here, I'd like to order.
I'm glad to see you.
How's trade?
Nothing we can't handle. See you later. Ah,
Here's to a good harvest.
I'll be right back with that.
One beer for me.
Greetings, Henry.
So,
What? You...
I... But it's... And why aren't...
And...
I'm in.
Wonderful. Try to find out... Goodbye. Good health to you.
How am I actually... How am I supposed...
What?
How am I supposed... What, so it's a...
No. You may...
Couldn't we... True. Do you know anything? Agreed then.
Very... See you later.
Gods of...
So how...
What?
And that'll help.
Take my word for... God be with you.
What happened to you?
The farmer threw me out with my little girl. The bastard. He fathered it himself, and then got rid of us so his wife wouldn't scratch his eyes out. I hide in the woods at night and during the day beg here at the roadside. Could you spare a little change, sir? So I can buy a blanket at least?
Of course. Here you are.
Thank you, sir. Thank you 100-fold.
I'm with you. I've heard the tavern in Ujits can get a bit, well, lively.
You have no idea. They're boozing and yelling almost till daybreak. And when I asked my brother why he doesn't do something about it, he said it was the parish priest and his cronies. So they let them be.
The parish priest, Father Godwin.
The very same.
Goodness me! A servant of God carrying on? Why, it's a sin. One of the 7 deadly sins. Gluttony.
It's one law for us, and another for them.
God have mercy.
Greetings.
I'm carrying...
What? I see. No, it's just that Sir Divish is going... Well...
God save...
You look like... Oh. And and walk them round.
My word, I'm known in all... The thing is...
When...
There's still some time. You...
It's...
Goodbye.
God preserve
You wouldn't...
that rat.
If I understand...
Well, fine. You just need... Take care.
Hey, Henry's...
I have something for your horses.
Really?
Put this in their...
I hope it ain't from that hag in the... Thanks, Henry. Here's something for your efforts. God be with you.
Greetings, Henry.
So, I'm here.
Good. Do you know when they'll...
I know. In 5 days. They should be here.
And do you know how many of them there'll be?
There was meant to be an entire...
Good work.
Did you two find out?
No.
Well, I had to stop by the tavern, didn't I? It's called investigating.
Investigating the bottom of a tankard, more like. Their chief is strict as hell. I don't reckon he'll reduce their shifts, even if the money does come. If the money does really come at noon, he'll store it somewhere and let the guards from Talmberg... I don't reckon all...
Aye.
We have to be patient.
All right.
You...
No.
God be with you.
I've got the coin.
Good. You can buy me a fucking beer.
No, I mean the coin from the
Bollocks.
And it's not coming.
What?
No, you...
What?
Ah,
So is...
here it is.
I'm gonna spend a week... Goodbye.
I've got that coin.
What? What coin?
The coin they were
Going to...
Damn right.
Well, so show us the bloody money. Holy shit!
A third of it.
Fuck yeah! First we get drunk coffee with...
How are you, Henry?